You are a politician. Every religious leader in Nigeria, you are a politician. You must understand that fact. You are a politician just like every human being that have chosen to relate with others. You have an interest at heart. You have the interest of your religious organizations in at heart, and you must go for it. You must ensure that it is met. You must engage the government, especially at this time whereby security has worsened. You must engage the government more than any organization or any people in this country right now. They must see your face often. And don't forget, you are a pressure group. And a pressure group doesn't just sit down and watch the interest of its member to just be trampled down like that. You have to stand up and engage the government. What is happening? Where can we come to help you? Do you need information? This information we have, that information we have. Relate with other, even other religion at this time. What can we do and things like that? Rather than we arguing about who you said the numbers of the people you claim that died here is not, or things like that, or we are trying to deny the facts in which we have seen. Media is a blessing, although it might have its own should we call it disadvantage now, but I don't think there's much disadvantage if we know how to use it properly. So social media has helped us so that we can know what is really happening. We cannot deny now that there are some people in the north that have a total misconception about what Islam is. So what is the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs doing, especially the ones in the south? Do you know one thing, that for many years we have been hearing that there will be Islamization of Nigeria, that Nigeria will be becoming an Islamic state, because of the love, because of the understanding that we enjoyed among one another. I mean, several religions now in the south. I personally, I might not tell the elderly ones, but I do engage my younger, my age grade now, that you see, this thing is just we being insecure towards our Muslim brothers and sisters. We never took it serious. We didn't know that things are happening in the north. We didn't know that there are some group of people that have a wrong idea about what Islam is in the north. And right now, it is glaring, and we cannot deny. And I believe what Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs should do, especially the ones in the south, is to engage the ones in the north. What is happening? Who are the ones misrepresenting what we stand for, and things like that? And also how you engage the government to find lasting solution to these things, because we send them there to do that exact thing for us, because this is one of the first things that threatens our existence, our very life. Because if so, it is someone that has life that will continue in whatever plan that you have for the day, for the month, or for the years. If you don't have your life, what will you do? So we are at a critical time now whereby can PFN, Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, should come together. This is a common interest, that we cannot just overlook. So we must work together to live, to have life, to be able to continue even in the next day. Things like that. So we must come together to put heads together. What can we do to ensure that Nigeria becomes a secure place again, from the north to the south, to the south to the north, that we can have a secure place again as a people in this beautiful side of the world. So I believe this is what we should do, and it's an high time that all of us understand that we are politicians. I think words lose their meaning. I don't know how some words lose their meaning, whereby their real definition is different from what we have in reality, or what we believe those words to be. We believe what we see about politics, or the belief that we have about politics, is wrong. In fact, is a total ignorance, and the definition is saying something and it's not the reality when we are practicing it. We in fact, I don't know how that word lost its meaning. So everybody is a politician. Everybody has an interest at heart that they want to meet, and things like that. So if you have an interest in that you want to meet, you are a politician. And it is high time that all of us engage politically, so that we can be able to achieve, especially those things that are common. Everybody wants to thrive economically. Everybody wants to live to see the day, to see the break of another day. So things like that. So things that challenges our life is very serious and is very political. And don't let us stop saying that don't let us bring politics in this thing. Religious is politics. Everything is politics, because it's very important to you. The religion that you are practicing is important to you. You want to freely practice your faith in a country, so it's important. You must talk about it. You must talk about it, and you must not shut anyone down trying to protect the interest of their faithfuls. Please, God will help us. It is not a time to deny facts. It is not the time to say, oh this, oh that, or it is not the time to try to help the government. We must be very wise when we are dealing with partisan politicians. We must be very wise, so that they won't turn us to partisan people, things like that. God will help us. Please, let's just work together to see the end to this security challenge in Nigeria, and God will help us. I believe that we overcome these challenges. And to those that are in government, never forget 10 kings, 10 seasons. 10 kings, 10 seasons. Your time will pass, but what you do in your time, we will never forget. We're all praying, and God will help us to be better people. But please, God has given you this privilege. Shut your eyes, shun all kinds of politics around there, trying to reclaim your seat. Work. I believe that this present administration, the easiest way to return to power, if this present administration wants to return to power, is to solve this security issue. And we see that it is really solved, not just scratching the surface. No, we want this thing to end. We want Boko Haram out of this country. We want all kinds of insecurity to end, and all kinds of injustice also must end. This what happened to Nnamdi Kanu, honestly, no be so. No be so. Let's be honest with ourselves. There must be social justice. There must be fairness. There are several judgment that has been passed, that if we compare it with what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu, it is totally injustice, and we must be careful. God will help us. Our lords and our ladies in the judicial system, please, please, a generation is counting on you, so that you can help us, so that this side of the world, Nigeria, Africa, can be even an example to the world. When it comes to how righteous a nation is, we can be an example to the world. Leaders in government, in religious settings, everywhere. Don't forget, if you will not help us, God will help us. If you will not lead us right, and if you will turn away your eyes or your face at this time, God will not leave us. I believe that God loves this nation, and He will do everything in His power to ensure that this nation remains Nigeria. And all the challenges that we see today, we will see them no more. If you will not help us, God will help us. But don't forget, God is the greatest of all. And I would like to sing this song. There's a Yoruba song, and it says, ìran kan lọ, ìran kan bọ̀, síbẹ̀ ó jọba títí láé. Ògo rẹ̀ borí ayé gbogbo, òun lòlúwa, òun lòlúwa, òun lòlúwa. Let no human being upon the earth today forget that God remains God. And if God lives and His Spirit lives, Nigeria will be sustained. And every other man will fade away. I salute you.